I am the office manager, and I have been doing work as the office manager since 1998. I moved here from the Washington, D.C. area, and I didn't really want to work. I wanted to retire, and I saw something in a paper, something here in New Bern. I answer the phone, I go to the post office, you name it, and I probably have a hand in it one way or the other. It's always interesting. It's never boring. You always meet the most interesting people.
Ever since the first show that I was in, which was Oliver, and I remember being downstairs waiting for rehearsal to start and be tinkling around on the piano, and she told my mother, she said, "Has he ever taken piano lessons before? He should really go into that, because it sounds like he has like this natural musicality to him." But that's, a big impact that June has had on my life.
Shortly after Rumors ended, they were doing a feasibility analysis on the renovation of the theater, and they needed someone to do cold calls. So they called me in, and for 2 weeks, that's what I did. June had told me later, when they hired me, that she was listening to me talk to people, and she went to Tom and said, "This girl's got something. She's not afraid to talk to people. She's motivated," and she had faith in me.
June was just one of those stable rocks that just did her job, and made things happen, not having any acting ability. June does all the other things that the rest of us can't do or don't want to do, So
I met June in 2000 when I started working in the theater with the children's group. She's been my friend ever since. She's always there answering questions because I didn't know anything, and she was always patient with me.
June is a seasoned professional, and seasoned professionals know that every once in a while something goes awry. But June doesn't overreact or get all upset. She has a knack of weeding out what's important and what's not important, and what to make an issue of and what not to make an issue of.
We're here tonight to honor all the talent that we have, that our patrons see through our wonderful productions. But we couldn't get there if we didn't have the lights on, the doors open, all of that business side of it. And that's what June brings, and that's what many of our patrons don't know. She is the foundation of what has kept New Bern Civic Theater going.
Knox talked to me about it, and I said, the only way I will do this is if June will help me.
She has kept us all together, and without June we would not exist. I truly believe that. We have wonderful executive directors. We have wonderful directors. We have a wonderful board. But bless June's heart, it has been said it's like herding jellyfish, which I absolutely love, because cats you might catch, but jellyfish, there's no way you want to touch it. But June does, and she keeps us going.
When we found ourselves years ago where we had to let some of the people go because of the cost involved, it never stopped her from doing that job. And she and one of her other co-workers worked many, many, many months without pay just to keep the theater going.
June was so excited about the theater and so committed to seeing New Bern Civic Theater survive. She said, "Well, yeah, if I have to," how she is. Actually, we got along really good, I thought, considering she was older than I am and very controlling, and I'm not.
And June grabbed me up at every single opportunity that she could and almost force-fed me every knowledge of the business world and crammed it into my little head. And anytime I said, "Oh my gosh, I can't do that," she would pull me to the side and say, "Kiddo, yes you can. Here's what you need to do. Here's what you don't do. Now go be yourself and go make that happen." June has always looked at trying to make me better. She's always done that. So I owe a lot to June Yates for that.
Most people want this theater to survive, to be renovated, because they have also a passion. I see that all over. So to me, it means something to this community, and if it was lost, it would be a major hole in the experience of living in New Bern if the theater was not here. I just think it's something that's really vital, and that we need to do everything we can to keep it alive and to move forward. I've enjoyed every moment that I've been at the theater. This is my second career. I retired from the insurance industry. I was in it 40 years and we moved to New Bern in '96. And about 2 years later, I started volunteering here one afternoon a week. And then it just went on to other things. So it's been a wonderful, wonderful ride, and I enjoy everything about the theater. One thing you're not going to see is me on stage. Angelina is determined that I will do some little bit part, but no, I really don't like this. I enjoy the drama and all like that, but I think I'm better on the other side, watching money and all that kind of stuff. Thank you very, very much.